throughout the world, our strategic forces stand guard over our way of life. But if a general war engulfed the world, all our military power could be helpless. Unless our leaders could survive and control our forces before and during the Holocaust, an aggressor could strike without fear of reprisal. Only the belief that we could control our forces throughout the entire spectrum of a general nuclear war would deter him from striking the first blow. That this may never happen, our leaders have developed a command and control system that any enemy must respect. It is called the Worldwide Military Command Control System, of which the EC-135 Airborne Command Posts of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Commander-in-Chief Strategic Air Command, U.S. Commander-in-Chief Europe, and U.S. Commander-in-Chief Pacific are integral elements. These highly survivable alternate command centers exist primarily to assure timely execution of our war plans and to provide trans and post-attack command control of the nuclear forces. 4 elements are vital to the exercise of such command and control of our forces: a survivable command authority, a survivable two-way communication system, flexible weapon systems, and accurate intelligence data. A survivable command authority must have a professional battle staff, a database and equipment which will permit the commander to evaluate the situation, to make decisions, and then carry out these decisions. Communications must be able to survive under all conditions, to enable the commander to monitor, control, direct, and redirect the continuing war effort. The weapon system must be flexible, must be capable of surviving the initial onslaught, must be capable of high alert rates and immediate response, and must have an inherent ability to satisfy restrike and retargeting actions. Operational intelligence data must be accurate and current, must be based on strategic war reconnaissance for the realistic application of force, replanning or retargeting actions during the trans or post-attack period. The worldwide airborne command posts provide 2 of these elements: a reliable and survivable command control capability for the national command authorities, and survivable communications. A national emergency airborne command post supported by the Air Force at national military command centers. The others are the primary fixed ground alternates supported by the Army and the surface mobile system supported by the Navy. The National Emergency Airborne Command Post is always on immediate alert, ready to take aboard the national command authorities. Manned by a highly trained operational team, and with the national command authorities aboard, it can function as the primary national military command center. Communications are maintained with the national command centers, other military command posts, civilian agencies, and commanders of the unified and specified commands. The National Emergency Airborne Command Post is one of the strategic airborne command posts. The command post aircraft and supporting radio without survivable and compatible communications, an airborne command post would be only an isolated aircraft with no command or control capability. Airborne voice and secure teletype communications are provided through several radio systems ranging from very low frequency to ultra-high frequency, ensuring survivable communications in a nuclear environment. The very low frequency system is compatible with the existing and planned Navy VLF networks. Every airborne command post is manned by a highly skilled operations staff team headed by a senior officer. All the battle staffs except SINCSAC are tri-service. Organization of each is much the same. A communications officer, an emergency actions officer, a logistics officer, an intelligence officer, an operations officer, and others as required, such as the electronics and communications specialists. The battle staffs of each command post are tasked with the management of the database, manually updating it as new information is received. They monitor the status of their primary command centers, main communication networks, and forces they may have to control. This activity maintains the alternate command centers in a high state of readiness for the time they may be needed. Now, if the enemy decided to launch a nuclear attack, let's see how the EC-135 airborne command posts could be expected to perform. And so the first phase of this war scenario ends. The survivability of the national command authorities, the senior military commanders of strategic forces, and their trained and experienced ops staff have enabled the United States to execute and monitor the progress of the war. As a consequence, we are in a better position to bring hostilities to an end on terms advantageous to the United States. The action you have just seen was simulated. You have seen that of the four elements vital to the strategic command and control, the worldwide airborne command posts provides two. Meantime, programs are being considered by the Air Force Systems Command to further enhance the survivability and capability of both the airborne command posts and their communications. A larger aircraft, capable of sustained flight and operations from field locations to accommodate an expanded command and control staff. An airborne data automation system to permit the enlargement of the database with faster processing. A satellite communications system to enhance the airborne command post's operation will permit random flight paths, eliminate relay links, but it always must be remembered that the role of the airborne command posts is more than winning a war. It is preventing one. So long as an enemy knows our command structure can survive even a surprise attack and continue to exert control over our nuclear forces, he will be deterred from striking the first blow.